Hello and welcome, Temple of Elemental Evil, blah blah blah. Do you enjoy these episodes? I mean, there's a lot more salt in this. Sometimes I see the funny side, sometimes I don't. Let's load it up. When last we left off, which was actually earlier today. It's the Christmas period, so we got a bit of time. We had thrown a potion over a knoll, which proceeded to kill 2 party members as a direct result of that potion not going on ourselves. So we're going to be glass half full. We're going to be serene about this, and we're going to say the problem was that we tried to select it on here, and we should have selected it on here. And we're not going to blame the game, and we're not going to blame ourselves. Accidents happen. We're just playing a fun video game. Rinwin, can you possibly, okay, so Ulrin over to there. I think you may be there. Maybe we just take it in advance, honestly. Because we know we're going to need it. Although, if we're going to do that, maybe we'll use the scrolls. So watch this. Scrolls. Cure light wounds on him. Look at that. 3 health points. That's fantastic, isn't it? We're actually going to use cure minor wounds to take him up to 4. So there we go. Right, Ulrin. You want to talk? I'm not paying you anything, dog brother. Looks like it, puppy. Okay, cool. So I think our initial tactic though was pretty sound of going there. Good, successful tumble, very nice. And I guess we'll attack that one. Doesn't really matter. You. I think we do that with you, and I think we do a charge attack with you.
Okay, lass.
Okay, this has not gone tremendously successfully. Okay, cool. He's still flat-footed, so I think I will shoot at him.
Right away.
There we go. It's a decent sneak attack. You're going to attack this guy. Very good. Oh my word, that was a lot of damage. Right, okay. And then you... We're basically hoping for crits again, aren't we?
By the gods' will.
Okay. No such joy. You... Right, watch this. Watch this. We're gonna use the potion
Right away.
on... No, so we have to do it on him. We just have to be very careful that we don't accidentally do it on the null. Okay. Oh. Right, okay. Didn't realise that that was an attack of opportunity thing. Does make sense. Does make sense. Not complaining there. Right, okay. Well, let's start with you. Okay, and we will use the scroll because...
As you wish.
I don't know why. Right, 7 hit points. That's substantially better. Better return than we got last time. So that's all good. Can you go here, please? Can you go here? Can you go here? Right. Obviously, we're not going to get the same crit chance, but yeah. Right. Okay. On you go. More talk. Not paying you anything. Looks like a puppy. I think we go for the null leader. Okay, bad start. I think we...
As you wish.
Okay. Not working out fantastically well, this. In fact, it's just going to let everything in. This has been a pretty disastrous turn.
Okay.
If they're going to miss as well, Oh, I think Jarmor actually will be sleeping them. Although, right, okay, everybody got out, so I guess you'll just do that.
At once.
Okay, got one. Right.
Right away.
Okay, bad start, but it will get better, possibly. Wizard, slip. Oh, we need the entire thing to do that. Right, okay, well, you know, that's okay, that's okay. We'll load this up, and we're going to cast this in advance. We're going to summon a... Celestial Doggo did well last time, so... Right, off you go. You want to talk? Not playing dog brother. Looks like a puppy.
Once more into the
Right,
breach.
fantastic start. So we're gonna charge her in
Right away.
because big damage from her. Good. You are going to tank this one.
Right away.
Okay. Okay, that's her out. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. We haven't got a lot of things to play with. Can we get My Hope the Destroyer out, please? Looks like it's got more health actually, so maybe My Hope the Destroyer has a role to play yet. Yes, you go over there, My Hope the Destroyer. Right. Okay. Let us also wizard summon
If you
Celestial
insist.
Dog. The dog can go there, and now get this. You want to talk? Not paying anything. Looks like a puppy.
Once more into the breach.
Okay. So first off, he's flat-footed, so okay, bad start. I think we will. Will we charge you? Or do we want to? Which ones are which? So they're at the back, so they should be okay. But we will have to take a hit from. We should be okay. We'll, okay, charge attack.
At your service.
Crits, please. Okay, that's not a crit, but it's decent. Can you?
Right away.
Okay, not great. Right, My Hope the Destroyer. Okay, that wasn't an odd angle, but fine. Okay, you need to charge this one
Okay, lass.
to engage that. Right, you. We're gonna go
If you insist.
sleepy bye-byes, but it can only. I think that's still fine. Okay, some things fell. Oh, the Celestial Dog's still there. Okay. Alright, maybe not quite what I was thinking, but whatever.
At once.
That's fine. Okay, good hit. Good strong hit. Not, that was also a good strong hit. Not the strong hit we wanted. Back through to here. Once again, we will go with Celestial Dog.
Of course.
Celestial Dog will go up to there. Okay, and this time, for whatever reason, people are. Yeah, what's up?
Once more into the breach.
Okay.
Okay, good start. Null leader. Can we go to
Okay.
Oh, okay.
By the gods' will.
Tumble. I think we charge this guy.
Okay, lass.
Badly injured. There is the... might be able to take him out with 2 magic missiles. Or do we even just go and just try and hit him? No, maybe the magic... What have we got?
If you insist.
It's only 1, so I think that's unlikely to do the job. I think you actually just go and charge him.
Of course.
Bang. Right, okay. That is the start of Champions. You get a good hit there. Are you still flat-footed? Right, okay, well...
Right away.
Badly injured. I hope the Destroyer. That's a miss. Did the dog die? Okay. Okay, well...
At your service.
Great start. Okay. Injured and in Barbarian Rage. I think we don't mess around. We let's try and get that down. Okay, that didn't really work.
Okay, lass.
Okay. Okay. Alright, bad attacks. Right, okay, so this clear as day is
Okay.
sleepy time. Obviously it's potentially sends some of us to sleep. Maybe we do that. Right, okay. So some people are down, some people are not.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Right, any... Guess we'll go this one.
Right away.
Right, my hope the Destroyer. Can we do a... It's kind of tempting. I'm sort of interested to know whether it can do a trip attack on these, but we'll go charge attack for now. Oh. Okay, so you attack the null leader on the ground. That was not really what I was hoping for. Is she dying unconscious? Okay, cool. Right, well, this is a kind of tough fight. So if we were to go scroll moderate wounds on you, is this going to work? Not enough time. Alright, we'll see if we can rescue her from the brink next turn. That doesn't look terribly likely, but whatever. Can you get to that? That
Okay,
would...
lass.
I just hate the way it does that. Anyway. Okay. Ouch.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Which null is this? Okay. That's that one, so something would have to kill it first. Yeah, I think, let's try it. My hope to destroy it. Can you do a trip attack? I don't know. Okay, misses. That's fine. Can you... Otherwise just wait there. Miss. Ouch. Thingy is dying. She's now in as much difficulty as the person on the ground.
Okay.
Alright, Alright, not bad, not bad. I think these folks are relatively safe, so I think this is the
lass.
play. Okay, good. Okay, 2 of them down, including the one that's there. I don't think anybody else can heal, so that's going to be... we'll see what happens. Maybe whether they... I think they bleed out, but...
Sure.
We'll just investigate.
At once.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well done, my Hope the Destroyer. Did somebody stabilise? It doesn't look like they're stabilising. Right.
Okay, lass.
Okay. I think this is doable. I think we've had a little bit of perhaps slightly unfortunate luck in some bits and pieces with this, but I think yeah.
If you insist.
I think if we get a Celestial Dog here, and then while that is casting, no.
Once more into the breach.
Okay. Well, that's intriguing.
Okay.
Okay, not the start of Champions.
As you wish.
Okay, well done, Celestial Dog. Right.
Of course.
I think it kind of just has to be about that. What about that? Alright, okay, so a few fell asleep. Oh, so they're waking them up. Right, okay, so that's not necessarily as fantastic as it seems. Not only there's... I think we'll try and take that
I'm
this
off.
one. Okay, didn't work. Okay, more misses. Right, my Hope the Destroyer, come on. Oh, righty then. A lot of things going on. I guess we'll go for that. Okay, that was good. I think the play is to go here. Okay, great. Okay, no leader woke somebody up. That's fantastic news.
Right away.
Because, you know, that's an excellent waste of his time.
At your service.
Okay. Alright, not quite sure on that. How many sleep things? Okay, I think maybe we just need to start taking
If you
some
insist.
out. Oh, clang. Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's just really unfortunate, isn't it? Like, that was going pretty well, and then it didn't. Do you have no spells left, have you? I mean, I guess we could do
At your service.
like 2 bits of health on her.
Right away.
I kind of want to, even if just by dumb luck, I kind of want to puzzle through on this now. Summon monster, Celestial
Okay.
Doggo. What are you going to talk. Very nice. It looks like a
Once
puppy.
more into the breach.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure how I feel about. Yeah. Let me keep persisting with the trip attack from. Yeah. Okay, it seems like you didn't really go with the trip attack, but whatever. You're flat-footed, so let's get you down. Well, let's get you down. I mean, let's miss. Oh my fucking god, he is like a truck. Right.
Right away.
And we don't hit at all.
Okay, lass.
Okay. Bad starts all round. That's not bad. Doggo's doing okay. This gnaw
Right away.
needs to be taken out. Sharpish.
Sure.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have moved, should I? Fuck's sake.
Sure.
Okay, well, I mean, that was, you know, it went about as well as expected. Okay, let's try again. I mean, some of these things are just my fault, but
Once more into the breach.
right, go on. I hope the destroyer. Start of champions. Okay, well,
Right away.
if we can get, I wish the screen wouldn't be moving. So, right, so one fell asleep, which might actually prevent. Oh no, he's just woken him up. Right, never mind.
Okay.
Big hit, big hit. 10 isn't huge, but I guess we'll take it.
By the god's will.
That's not bad. I think we're going to take some attacks here, but I don't care.
Okay, lass.
Okay, big hits. Oh, it's also a big hit. You're still flat-footed, so we could get this.
Will do.
Didn't get it.
Okay.
Oh, okay, critical hit is good. Okay, the miss is great there as well. Right, fantastic. My Hope the Destroyer. Okay, good. It's a god creature. It is it's got an extra attack here. Right.
Right away.
I should have magic missile. Idiot. Right, just kill it.
God's will.
Okay, good. Charge attack that.
At your service.
Good. I think we can take an attack of opportunity here.
Okay, lass.
Oh, I thought it would go around the other way. Bollocks. Right, Barbarian Rage or no.
Right away.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Great. Brilliant. Spell expired. That's less good. My Hope the Destroyer. I think just sit this round out until we find our positions. My Hope the Destroyer. You use up your second
Right
sleep
away.
spell. Okay, one of them fell asleep, which is not great. You're near death. Right, this one is. What? Well, which one is it then? Oh, I see. It is null and scathed, so it's null probably somewhere back there. Right, if we were to go there, we're probably going to have to run a bit of a gauntlet. How much health have we got? No, I think we'll
Right
run
away.
one. Oh, fucking go. Right, okay.
Right away.
Okay, that was good. Right, can we get to... Where's there?
Okay, lass.
And now... You're joking, right?
Okay, lass.
Fucking God! It's just the fucking controls on it. They're just so utterly abysmal.
As you command.
Alright, okay, at least that one's dead, but then... right. Who's this? Yeah, My Hope the Destroyer. Okay, didn't get the kill, but came pretty close.
Right away.
Okay, Shah misses. More Barbarian Rages. Okay, well, at least, I mean, to be fair, at least it's happening to them as well as us. Your health is at -2. I think we've got time.
By the God's will.
Okay, bad, but wasn't it? Oh, that's Zert, isn't it? Death, yeah.
Okay, lass.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
My Hope the Destroyer could probably have got that or whatever. Do we have any... Nola's badly injured, having taken that much damage. I think it's probably a candidate for this. Okay. No death. Otherwise did not work. Go and stand here, just in case that makes any attacks of opportunity. A peer. Can you attack this one? We'll put all our eggs in one basket called Zert.
Okay, lass.
Okay, that's why. Injured Barbarian Rage unscathed.
Yes, sir.
Have a pop. Good.
Right away.
Doesn't matter. Just go and do it. Okay, how's she doing? She actually looks like she's stabilised, so that's nice. My Hope the Destroyer. Okay, brilliant performance from the cat.
Sure.
Okay,
Okay.
good,
Okay, lass.
great.
Right away.
Go on.
As you command.
I think it's nearly done. Go on, My Hope the Destroyer. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that cat.
Sure.
Okay, but it's getting a bit sketchy here.
At your service.
Please.
Okay,
No.
lass.
Oh, God. Ah, you fucking... Well, he might not die yet if we can stabilise him.
I'm off.
Right away.
Right, yeah. So he's unconscious. She's unconscious. But... Okay. Like, can we... So, let's... First off, if we cure minor wounds on you... Unconscious and paralysed, for that matter. What if we... do we have like a heal?
By the God's will.
Heal succeeded. Okay, so great, I suppose.
Okay.
Invalid action. Okay. Encumbered and disabled. So I guess basically our oh no, she's up. Right, okay, what about the... Where's the... Right, okay, everybody who isn't a healer, come and stand here. In fact, Ulrich, can you...
As you command.
Loot this. Dead and all of its stuff, just for convenience. Right, okay. Where are you? Zert. You're there. Right, he's unconscious, but... If we go up to him and heal... Heal succeeded. What does it mean? Don't know.
As you wish.
Let's loot some stuff.
Okay. I am carrying too much.
Yeah, well, yeah, you will be. Cool.
I am encumbered.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're all encumbered. There's no room for that item. What about you? You can probably do that. Okay.
By the God's will.
Right.
Right away.
Okay, so I think we've got everything.
Service.
We just need to wait for -3 boy. Okay, and she's okay, so she's up, but she's disabled. Right, okay, that's fine. Right, I think we can try this as Let's Play 3.3. And what do we need from this? So we wanted 6, I think, from him, was it? Oh, I see. Yeah, so he has up to 7, and we got 6 and 7, so 19. I believe there's a meme there. 19 or 20 is what we require. Let's have a see. Concentration, yes. Heal, yes. In case. Tumble, Jesus Christ. Right, fine. And so we can either have them as potion brewer. I think we're gonna hold on one moment. Brew potion, cast wondrous item. Okay, I mean that looks pretty good. Empower weapon. Maximize spell. Spell. I think craft wondrous item is just too good to pass up on. So we'll take that, and we get a new level 2 spell. Cool. Level 2 famously not all that good. Glitter dust I like the look of. Tasha's hideous laughter. Or Summon Monster 2. I think Summon Monster 2 is more my jam. Right, 19 or 20. No, that's not 19 or 20. What was that? Glitter dust. So what's the 2? That's not 19 or 20. Yes, we will be doing this. I mean, it's just becomes so much more difficult if you don't do this. It's difficult anyway. I don't know why there isn't just a like a choose by default thing, but whatever. Shatter actually. 18 is good, but we can do one better, especially for him because it's like It's only a D4. It's not like we're waiting on rolling 12 on a 12-sided dice. I know it is a bit painful to have to select all these things, but well, that's what it is. 19, we'll take it. You know, we don't ask for perfection. Just getting the better side of things should help. For her, so it's so she's what are we? So it's a D. I think Barbarian is D12 plus 4, so up to 16. So she's actually had max. So I guess we have 15 or 16. So 48. I'd say 46 plus is kind of what I'm looking for her. 46 plus. Okay. Blind fight is a thought. I actually think I'm going to go power attack in cleave. Or do we just go battle axe? Maybe we go battle axe. What is it? Battle axe? Great axe. 39 is way too low. 46 min. $48 will do. That gets her back on her feet. Right, what's he? 28, so 14, 14. Yeah, okay, so I think we do want, so 42. 42, do we accept 41? We'll see how many things we have to select from. It looks like we've got a few things to choose, so maybe it's 41 is acceptable. You don't have combat reflexes? Okay, that's the thought. Mobility. I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, I think we go mobility. $40 is just too low. I'll be accepting that, sorry. Not with the level of constitution you have. Hubris. Fighter, skills, bish. I always forget to barbarian rage. Maybe we shouldn't. 41 will do. I'll take it. Oh. No, I think we can do better than that, to be honest, because he's got such a high constitution modifier. Like, you really should be getting more than that. Like, come on. let me just confirm the classes, fighters. What's your... Yeah, hit die d10. So he can get 15, 14 or 15, I think is going to be... I think he said 42. Like, I don't think that's outrageous to expect. To get a 9 or a 10 on a d10, that's 1 in 5. Okay, so yeah, there we go. The motos. Right, for you, you are a cleric. Clerics are d8s, yes? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, so d8 plus 4. So we would want either 11 to 12. So we want a health of 33 or 34. Yeah, 33 or 34 we'll take. This might take a while because she has a fair few things that she'll need to get up. And she's got feet. Don't want that. Definitely want that. Could be interesting, but I think we'll leave it for now. Do I want? I think somebody taking blind fight actually makes me feel a bit better. If I say 20, that will definitely not stand. No. No. Okay. Nope. Yeah, I'm not getting good luck with these rolls. We've got 33, 34. So the best roll so far is just heading in the right direction. I am kind of tempted to give a craft scroll, but no, we'll sit with this. Listen spot. Sleight of hand and tumble's not bad. Or do we want combat casting? No, let's go combat casting for her. We'll give the other two blind fight if needed. $32 is not good enough. 33 or 34, please. Okay, I appreciate your persistence, but I am going to need a little more than that. Thank you. $30, good. Keep going. Give me more of those classic 30s, please. Okay, combat casting. 33, we'll take it. As I say, we don't ask for perfection, but we ask to be a little bit close. Renwen. Okay, so it's 6 or 7 for her. I'm kind of tempted to hold out for 7, depending on how the thing is, because she's just got very little health anyway. I suppose we're keeping her out of fights, but rogues roll a d6. So imagine she's had 1 7. Yeah, 6 or 7. Okay, sorry, memes. But yeah, 19 or 20 we'll take. For, especially since we have to do the incredibly painful going through all the skills every time, so which is guaranteed to remove some of my goodwill. Right, okay, cool. We could a dodge is interesting, honestly. Lightning reflexes is not a terrible idea. Anyway, I don't care about that. Point blank shot. It's something that we see all the time. We can be using it loads. Yeah, point blank shot. Right. Nope. Immediately come in with the with a fucking 1. That was. Right. Let's see if we can do better than a 1. No, yes, we can't do better than 1. I'll take 19. I think that's absolutely fine. Right, can we... my hope to destroy
Okay.
it. Inventory? Yeah, my hope the destroyer doesn't have an inventory. How do we get you back in the pouch? Do we talk to you? The only reason I'm wanting to do this is I'll call familiar dismiss.
Right away.
Oh no! Fucking! Why would you give me that fucking option? Like,
Right away.
yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Because I think next time it'll come out, it will be a level 3 one, so it'll have even more bonuses. Right. Okay. That's all good and well. Please stop frigging moving. We'll save again over that. And then there's the small matter of that dude. Now we could, on one hand, rest. This doesn't feel like a fantastic location to be resting in, quite frankly, but if you come there, like, what is
Yes,
that?
sir.
Fairly. Should we try a rest? Do you have any spells? Just no. And like, healing doesn't really do much for us. Let's see what happens resting once. Okay. Where are you? Ulrin. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Okay. I'm off.
Sure.
Shut up. Let me charge that, please. Oh, I think the
By the gods' will.
we can't hit the other one because thingy's in the way. Oh. Okay, well, this is working out about as well as I would have
Okay.
expected.
Right away.
Please. Alright.
Of course.
Sorry. But I mean, it does feel like this is not perhaps the place to be resting. But we'll see. Oh, did he? Oh, look at that. I mean, he's practically healed up.
At your service.
Let's cure the guy. Look at that. Right, sensational. He hasn't got up yet. But I think, yes, he was just chilling out. Well, given that we've had a small rest, maybe we'll explore just a little deeper into here. Nothing. Is there sorry, options? Is there like a preferences, controls? No. No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, fine. Well, let's yeah, let's carry on with this charade. See what else we can find in here. Okay, fine. Oh, so this is presumably... Oh my god.
I'm off.
Okay,
I'm
lass.
going to wait there. To be honest, can you actually... Can you, tactical ready
As
versus
you wish.
approach?
Right away.
Okay, similarly, can you tactical ready versus
Right away.
approach? Right, okay. Right. But we've rested, so I'm ambitious. I think that we can...
Maybe we have found enough. We could go back now.
Yeah.
Once more into the breach.
Okay, that's actually perfect because we want to do this. We want to do... Can we charge?
As you wish.
In a straight line.
At your service.
Right, and then... can we... Summon Monster 1. Celestial
If you
Dog, because I
insist.
forgot to select the level 2. Hopefully...
Yes, sir.
In hindsight, I kind of wish I'd dazed him. Right, never mind. That's you done. Okay. Oh, he lived! Oh, fucking hell. Right, easy does it.
At your
Is
service.
she going to take an attack of opportunity there? No way. He will...
Okay, lass.
Let's just get closer
Okay,
for
lass.
now. Right, you can shoot.
Right away.
you can, firstly, Barbarian Rage.
Okay.
Secondly, just absolutely hammer that. Okay, it wasn't what I anticipated, but still.
Sure.
Run in. Wizard Flare. Go. Alright, well, you know, if he misses, then we live. And we miss. So we've got a really good chance of killing this dude, actually.
By the gods' will.
Really good chance. I don't even know if I want to move him in, to be honest, because look, we're in such a good position. I think I'm going to leave him out. Right, you move closer and then you'll have point blank shot. But you don't have enough time. No, because we've moved too far. Okay, fine.
I'm off.
Okay, big hits. Big hits.
Right away.
Okay, you need... This hasn't necessarily gone quite as I would have hoped. If we go magic missile...
Right away.
Yeah, 2 of them. Okay, that was a big hit. Okay, Celestial Dog doesn't manage it, but you've got the chance to end this.
At once.
Brilliant. It's true what they say, I am the greatest Temple of Elemental Evil player that's ever lived. Now,
Right away.
look at that. Dramatic. And a magic cloak, you say? Is there anything else here that really tickles our fancy? No. Oh, okay, cool. That was just the... Oh, I see. So that goes down. Well, maybe we want to go and do the questy part and then come back. Incidentally, if you use that incredible rude magic spell on magic, but if we give... No, I don't think it works on that, does it? I think we are going to need to identify an item. Right. Never mind. So, loads of stuff still to do here, but let's face it, everyone loves a clean inventory,
Yes, sir.
and if we go up to here, oh, it just takes us to there. Yeah. Right, well, in that case, maybe we'll go a little bit further. Down.
Once more into the breach.
Have you got a shot?
Yes, sir.
Can you just like maybe ready a approach?
Of course.
Where's that? Okay.
By the gods' will.
Okay, again, just ready versus approach.
Okay.
Right, I guess we'll just kind of wait. I guess we'll just kind of wait. Action interrupted, yes.
At your service.
Okay, ouch.
Okay, lass.
Yeah. I think we should have come down this way. Right, okay. I've changed my mind, as I want to do. We will go up here, and we will get a dodge.
Yes, sir.
Those people that we are meant to be rescuing will have to live another day. She's still raging. Right, fabulous. So, let's browse your wares. Yes. Not sure we really need that, but whatever. Leather, we'll deal with the leather merchant. Rusty longswords, though. They are definitely let go, as is the large steel shield. Very nice. We want to keep the crossbow. We definitely. Ooh, it's fine.
I have too many items.
What does fine mean in the context? I think we just want to sell it. Barbarian is kind of leather, so we don't want that. Rusty longsword, light crossbow. Very good. And is chain shirt better actually than what someone is using?
I am encumbered.
Yes, you're like 4/4.
I am encumbered.
Yes, you're encumbered, right? Okay, so 5/2. So it's the same that, but the red chainmail weighs more, has a bigger armor check penalty. So I guess we'll get
I
rid
am
of that.
carrying too much.
And
I am carrying too much.
just so that. Oh, and we've got the identify thing as well. Who had that? Is it Joe? Cloak of Elven Kind. Cool, right, what does that do? No, I don't care about identifying. When worn with the hood drawn up over the head, it gives the wearer a +5 competence bonus on hide checks. Well, we don't actually have anybody who hides, but what's this? It's just a black cloak. I don't think I want any of my other party members being edgelords and wearing cloaks. I think that having 2 cloakers is quite acceptable. Let's go and sell the leather gubbins. Oh, let's actually go and, before we even touch that, we are not as spelled up as we could be. Level 2 spells. 1 glitter dust, 1 summon monster, and then we can't do that because we don't have a spell at level 2. Why haven't you read Ray of Enfeeblement? Is that not an option for you? Save it. Actually, sorry, we're not going to use Let's Play 1, and we're not going to use Let's Play 2. Okay, that's fine. Yes, can you not copy Ray of Enfeeblement?
Okay.
Ah, okay, the school is prohibited. Fine. Charm animal we already have. Right, okay, not to worry.
I'm off.
We will go in here, we will speak with you, we will say, let's barter. And have you lost your entire inventory? Sorry, like. Oh, very nice to meet you. Huh. Well, hopefully we didn't need any of that. That is not what I anticipated seeing, but you know, that's fine. Barbarian armor. Maybe he'll get more later. Maybe he won't get more later. Of course, there will be no sorting of inventories, much less. So again, this is something that, like, it really feels like the inventories here they've been almost designed with like a kind of pseudo-realism to them, but it's not realistic, and B, even if it was realistic, it's, you know, is it fun? Like, it could have been organised so that they just have one stack, and when we sell these, it just goes into that one stack. That would have seemed a much more sensible way of doing that to me. But who am I to say? I might just sell him the cloak, even though he's not a tailor. Okay, I'll just clear up the inventory.
As you wish.
Right. Let's go and have a rest.
Yes, sir.
How long would be until healed? 3 days. Sure, you know what, whatever.
Okay.
Okay. Like, do I say that? It's rare, but sometimes. Okay, well, I guess that we are fit to go back to the moat house. What's our experience situation, by the way? So, we've literally just leveled up, didn't we? So that's our experience situation. We've got an age to go, but at least we have healed. And it has, because of the glorious passage of time, which might well have killed the people that we've come to see. We should have gone the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
We get our things cleaned first. Should we go this way this time? Okay. That looks fairly suspicious, doesn't it? Maybe we'll save the game here. And then we'll send... Who's on point? Okay. Holy water.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Garden.
Right away. Right away. Right away. As you command. Okay. As you command.
Actually looks like whatever that was. Maybe that's just the ghoul nest. Okay. Right, so we came down this way, and then we went down here, but is there an option to go left here? Nope. Okay, so there is an option to go south down here.
Once more into the breach.
Okay. Painful.
Okay.
At your service.
Okay, can you provoke some attacks? Can you 5-step back, please?
Of course.
Good. And then
Sure.
hit that.
At once.
Cool. Might as well.
Okay.
Oh, brilliant! The worst of both worlds, but at least
Okay,
it's
lass.
in, I guess.
Okay, lass.
Ouch. Ouch. Right.
Okay.
Painful start, but
As you wish.
At your service.
can I get some hits, please?
Of course.
At once.
Okay, lass.
Right,
I'm
okay,
off.
slightly frustrating, but
Right away.
Okay.
Right away.
How the fuck are you all so bad at fucking hitting things?
Right away. Right away.
Right away. Yeah, okay. Right, whatever. That, I think you probably do like your leg wounds now, don't we?
Right away.
Okay, well, at least we got a good heal. So yeah, that went well. What's down here? This looks very, very official, so I'm looking forward to this door being opened. All range, I'll be honest. Oh, that's satanic. If somewhat underwhelming. Ah, and a door outwards.
At once.
Halt, state your business. Who are you? I need to get through here. Okay.
Once more into the breach.
God. Right, okay. God, I wish I had a fireball here. Okay, well, first off, no. I think what we'll do will be slightly different. So, firstly, we'll get her old Bluffy McBluff Bluffs.
Yes, sir.
What is this place? Look, I need to get through it. Okay, run to the back. So I guess we're not going to be able to solve that. However, we might be able to at least bring them on the corner. Maybe somewhere a little bit further back.
Once more into the breach.
Yeah. Target is blocked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, that's much better. Right. Firstly, can you get a celestial war dog? No, wait, hold on. Wasn't that thingy tip? Like, if we're level 2, sure we can do better than that. A fiendish, medium, monstrous, what? A fiendish, medium, what? A spider. I think the Viper.
If you insist.
Has a certain je ne sais quoi. We just basically need something to tank stuff for us. And the Viper performed exceptionally well, I would say. See, this is why you want cleave. Because of rooms like this. What is, if we get help, defensive... No, I to abilities. It's not an ability. It is a combat. 5-foot step. Cast defensively. Standing. Okay, let's go back up. What about special combat? Special initiative actions, delay, ready. Okay. Miscellaneous actions. No, that did very well for us. I think maybe we'll just start hitting things.
Okay.
Well, of course, when I say start hitting things, you understand that we're not actually going to hit anything because why would we ever hit anything? Go into a rage.
As you wish.
Okay, 1 drops. To be honest with you, like, what have you got? Do you have anything? I mean, you can summon monsters, right? Well, why don't you come up to here? We may not be able to summon a monster this turn, but no, we can't. You don't have a range thing. You know what? Wait, you're not doing anything else, are you? So just do that. Give us some health. Don't think he can actually get through here, so. Someone's dying.
Will do.
Good. It's fine. I'll just have to tank a few of those. The sergeant. Right, I think you are actually going to get your crossbow out here. Yeah, not enough time. That's fine. Ouch. But by and large, that's not bad. Right, okay. Sergeant. And he's poisoned.
Yes, sir.
He's not poisoned anymore.
By the gods' will.
Right. I don't necessarily want them all running a gauntlet, but
Right away.
because there's not much other option.
Okay, lass.
Okay. Right.
Right away.
You have earned my wrath.
Oh dear. Wareth appears to be here already. That's possibly a problem. If we were up to here, can we can't sleep. We could glitter dust.
Right away.
Those 3. Why are they shooting? Oh, that's it. Okay, fine. Confused there. Ulrin. We have a guardsman
As
here.
you command.
Good, badly injured him.
Right away.
Okay, that was a miss that we didn't want.
By the gods' will.
Okay. It's
Okay, lass.
okay.
Will do.
Right. How about summon monster celestial dog up here? Okay. So is he just asleep, or he's unconscious and he's dying? Well,
As you will die soon anyway, I will tell you a little of what you have stumbled upon.
okay, thanks.
This place is but an outpost for the Temple of Elemental Evil Reborn.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Guess it's an outpost for me.
Here I rebuild our forces and gather loot for the full restoration.
Don't really even know who that is.
As you wish.
Soon, the temple will be fully operational once again.
I mean, that's fucking ill thought through, isn't it?
Victory in the service of love as her most favored priest.
You're a dude. Anything like love all about matriarchs. Just shoot him. Okay, well, just fail to shoot him. You. Can we send it with sleep?
Sure.
I mean, it's going to be a problem otherwise. Well, one of them's going to sleep. That's something. Savings throw successful. Very nice. Right, yeah, you woke somebody up. Okay. Right, can we... Absolutely impossible to tell anything that's going on,
At
so
once.
run through there and miss him.
Okay.
Right away.
I think getting rid
Yes,
of
sir.
him would be nicest. Not that that's remotely how we do it. Do you know what? You've got magic
If you
missile.
insist.
Let's do one on him and one on him. Okay, I should have done both in the same one. Never mind. Live you learn. Right, let's get this back in. That's going to be what we need. Oh dear, right, they can see again. That one is stunned, which is not too much of a problem. Right, cool. Can we please get rid of this guy?
Okay.
And then... Is there another one in here? There's a sergeant in here who is hurt, so poor sergeant.
At your service.
How's he doing? Dying. Yeah, I mean it's just not it's not really great
Right away.
design to have that underneath these icons. Someone's stabilized. Oh, it's Zert. So Zert's stabilized, but just by virtue of his own dumb luck. I think we send you in to take on him.
Right away.
Good, yeah. That's why. Okay. Okay, so he's cured serious wounds on somebody. Right, looks like we killed them when they tried to get up. So that's good. Health is looking a little drastic over there. How is... don't necessarily want to go for the priest, but
Okay.
I don't think we've got much choice.
As you wish.
Injured is decent.
By the gods' will.
Right, you're still okay.
I'm off.
Okay. Get lucky, please. Okay, didn't get lucky. Got very unlucky and died. Yeah, I think it went okay at first. I think possibly the first mistake was just
Okay.
going around the corridor.
At your service.
What is this place? Okay, that's fine. Right. So what we want is you on point, you there, and I think Samara, I think I want you behind, and I think I want you there. Okay.
Once more into the breach.
Yeah. So if we can sort of take them in this corridor, that would be great. In fact, let's
Yes,
even
sir.
back up just a touch. Like,
Yes, sir.
cost us something, but
Right away.
right, yeah. So if you can come here, it doesn't matter about this. Tumble.
Yes, sir.
That's fine. And then if
Okay.
you go here,
Right away.
right? Okay. We should just be able to thin these out. The question is, do we fall back further? Or... I feel like it's good value getting
you
her
wish.
in, to be honest. So maybe the others will just kind of wait. Yeah,
Okay, lass.
back it up. Oh, it is. I'll go.
Will do.
Okay, not a hit. That's fine. That is also fine. Don't worry on it.
Right away.
Okay, cool. Right, are they going to come to us, or are we going to fall back a bit?
Okay.
So fall back.
You have earned my craft.
Okay, we've taken a few points of damage, but
Right away.
not too much of a problem.
Okay,
Hold.
lass.
Just get round the corner. Ouch.
Yes, sir.
Or do we take it from there? Do you know what? It's a bit lame, but just like heal yourself or something. I might need you to charge in the front of this.
By the gods' will.
Right, and then you.
Yes,
So
sir.
like here. And
As you
now.
command.
Okay, they're still somehow able to shoot at him despite not having line of sight. Whatever.
Okay.
And cool. Okay.
Right away.
Okay, that was a miss. That's a shame, but It's fine. You just wait there. I'm not quite sure what that's meant to achieve, but you certainly went for it.
Right away.
Can you... Is it possible for you to get a heal on... Or maybe, yeah, no, don't even do that, just do Celestial Dogs. Why is the action interrupted? Not sure on that. Right.
At once.
Cool, can we now do...
If you insist.
Yeah, that's fine. If it gets the dog, it gets the dog.
By the gods' will.
Okay. Right, I mean, this is a tough fight. So I guess the other approach to it is we just absolutely kick the door in. Who are you? I need to get through here, right. Just go, 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 go. Get inside there as quickly as you can.
I'm off.
Okay, that wasn't quite where I was hoping you'd go, if I'm honest, but never mind. If we can take him out... Well, that's not a bad attack. Can we... Okay, that's...
Right away.
Right, just... Can we... Oh, we can't charge because we don't have the full thing.
Right
That's
away.
unfortunate. Why would you fucking go and stand there?
Right
This is
away.
going to be interesting. I think we had to go for it. I don't know how well it's going to go. Do this
Okay.
here. Please, okay, I don't think that was the right call, but whatever. Offense, charge
Yes,
attack.
sir.
Fucking straight lines.
At
Well,
once.
okay. Do you have a straight line? Anybody have a straight line to
Okay,
charge that?
lass.
Right, yeah, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. Just fucking charge that guy. If we can stop the priests from getting in, and ideally hit, you know, the occasional thing and all this. Who cares? Right, okay.
Yes, sir.
So, Barbarian Rage, and this dude.
At your service.
Okay, so if he's dead, then maybe the priest doesn't come through. Maybe that's how it works. Meanwhile, we have this situation, which is not ideal. We can 5-foot step back
If
to
you insist.
here,
Of course.
and then miss that guy. Ouch. Okay, took some big hits, but... So we've already got a Celestial Dog out. Not too much point in that. I guess we go for the Sergeant. Okay, good hit.
Right away.
Okay, good.
Okay, lass.
That was making the most of the cleaves here. I've got to say, she's doing an exceptionally good job of tanking thus far. I feel like these guys don't have the shields, so they should be easy to hit, but then these guys are closer. Let's try this one. Right. Sergeant.
As you wish.
Missed. Okay, that's fine. Have we got a sleep that we can use on these three? Okay, so that's 2. But then we are getting some more.
You have earned.
Oh fuck! So he comes out anyway. Oh right. So maybe they say this even if he when he goes down. Right. Okay. Where are you, Samara?
Right away.
A few freaking hits.
Right away.
Hopefully he'll try and wake the others up. What have we got that is struggling?
Right away.
Right.
At your service.
Great hit. I think.
Right away.
Okay, miss. That's not what I wanted. A series of misses. Just sometimes it's like we go so long without hitting.
As you wish.
Yes, sir.
Right, okay, no point was critical.
God.
Sometimes with it, like, I imagine maybe we'll go back the other way. So this is the thing with Temple. Like, I mean, there's loads of things with Temple. We could talk about Temple all day bloody long. Here's one of the other things with it. We're kind of struggling to get through these fights. There's a lot of saving and reloading. Sure, like we wouldn't put our backliners at the front, but one of those guys just critically hit us for like 24 hit points, and he's just like a normal dude. It's not like not an ogre or anything. It's just some person. And for some people watching this, obviously the get good crowd will always be around. But for some people watching it, that you might be tempted to think, well, you're probably too lower level to be in this area. But firstly, like, there's nowhere else we can be. We can be leveling up back and forth by grinding out levels by going from area to area and using random encounters. Otherwise, we should be here. And the other thing is, it's like, we're at level 3. Like, how many levels do the characters have? I'm pretty sure it's 10. So we're like, we're nearly a third of the way there, and this is our current power situation. I don't know if we can take that fight. I think we might want to go and do some of these other bits. We are going to need to do it at some point. maybe there'll be some extra gear around here that we can utilise.
Once more into the breach.
But there's simply no way around it.
Okay.
It's going to be tricky. Have you got?
Right away.
I don't think you can even
Yes,
shoot
sir.
that anyway, can you? Right. Just run in there. I know you are like we're going to put in our 2 worst tanks, but
Okay.
I don't really know what else we can do.
Okay.
Can you actually? One thing we could do, to be fair,
Okay.
is we could summon a celestial dog there, and now at least. Okay. Okay. That was interesting. Right, yes, I'll go. Okay.
Okay, lass.
Okay, nearly dead. Yeah, she's in huge amounts of trouble. As you might expect.
Right away.
Can he get in? Can he get to there?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Alright, okay, we might have saved her life there.
Okay.
Right, that was
Right
no
away.
death, so if we can hit that, we obviously can't. There's the big bad. Can we get a sleep spell out here?
Okay.
That certainly looks like a sleep spell, doesn't it? Okay. 2 of them have a small rest, but... Right, can you kill that thing, please?
Okay, lass.
It's just... like, the other thing with this... And it just... It makes me wonder... Right. I'm going to tell you a secret. Like... When I'm a DM, I very carefully tailor the amount of enemies and the amount of damage they can do before I start a fight. And then, even when I have started a fight, I will occasionally fudge rolls behind the screens to make enemies do less damage to players or to miss players or whatever. And most of the time, sometimes the players notice, to be fair, because sometimes it's unavoidable, but you're pursuing the story and you just sort of carry on with that. The people who played D&D, who wrote Temple of Elemental Evil, like, I wonder whether this was a game put down by players who had no idea that the DM might have been bending the rules to solve problems for them. Or, like, what did those early D&D... I'd love to have a look at some of those D&D games that they were playing. Because I think there's a lot of people out there who do absolutely play D&D. Just 100% straight. Like no rolls behind the screen. All encounters are set beforehand. All rolls are completely final. No Deus Ex Machina. Like, how are they winning fights like this? Because, like, sure, you can win the fight, and you might even say for this that, like, with a little bit of thinking about it and positioning, the odds are in the player's favour. I'm not sure that they are, or if it's rolled above the unless you are seriously utilising the positioning in a way that Temple of Elemental Evil just doesn't allow you to do. But yeah, like even if you think odds are in your favour, if you fight this enough times, they're not. At some point, the rolls will go against you. And, like, I think it's... I mean, a lot of the time, I go back to Final Fantasy VII because I just do think it does a lot of things very well and very sensibly. It's like you can miss in Final Fantasy VII. But you don't generally miss. And when you do miss, it's normally because you've, like, had it attack something that you would expect to miss. Its avoid rate is up. But the amount of times with this system where, like, you know, we're putting up some really good defensive things so that people are having to cross multiple opportunity attacks to get to people. You know, like, we're maximising the number of well, not quite maximising, but we're trying to be very efficient with the number of attacks we get around. But it just doesn't matter because, like, the attack, like, the hit rate is just so low. And this is... It's something I've complained about with Baldur's Gate 3 particularly. Of course it exists in Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. But it's something about the way that it plays out in a real time with pause game and the number of attacks you get and the way the attacks are animated and the round system. It doesn't feel as random. And you know, and this is the thing with RNG. RNG should be about engineering different scenarios. Like, RNG should be about if the enemy gets past my tank because it rolls well, what do I do then? But it shouldn't be about, you know, it shouldn't have such a control over it that it's like, well, there's no point me assuming that it'll get past my tank, but that it won't get past my tank because RNG just means that. And I think that, yeah, with Temple, it's just like you probably miss just as much in Baldur's Gate 1. Baldur's Gate 2 is a bit different, but that's some people would say that's as much to do with the high level as anything else. You probably miss just as much in Baldur's Gate 1, but because of the way the combats play out, everything feels kind of averaged. Like, you feel like, you know, if you are hitting no, I think they're called diseased gibberlings, and they have like a damage of 1d4. If you've got if you're fighting and you're a guy with a long sword doing 1d8 damage, you generally get the sense that you'll have killed the gibbling by the time that gibbling has done, half its hit points. That's the feel of it. It feels like I brought, this strategy to it, and now I'm going to get an equivalent result based on the numbers that are there. Now that's not, even if I don't know how they handle the randomness. I don't know how much of this is the wonders of smoke and mirrors of game design. But if your system just feels like, there's every chance that the gibbling will just win, because you've got 8 hit points, it's got 4 hit points, but the chance of you hitting is low enough that there's a 1 in 4 chance, well, not even 1 in 4, like a 1 in 2 chance. I say 1 in 4. A 1 in 4 chance that it will just out DPS you in the DPS race. RNG should mean some differences for players to react to. But too much RNG, and this was something I discovered in doing my own game programming. Too much RNG results in a loss of agency. If you're, the basic example, if you're rolling a d20, 20-sided die. If you're rolling a d20, you're very unlikely to roll 5 20s in a row. You're very unlikely to do that. But if you're rolling 100 d20s, every single day for 5 years, then it's suddenly the likelihood of that drops off, just increases massively. So being cautious without the RNG is important, because your players are going to end up in bad situations. I know Tim Kaine said that he had a game designer who asked him, and I think this is fairly common in the industry, is to make something RNG, but then they didn't like the way it presented in RNG. And he talks about RNG. He says it's if you do this enough times, it's going to go this way, or you're going to get these edge case scenarios. And you really do have to think about what's protecting your player. And the easiest, most simple way to deal with it, the way that Fallout 1 and 2 seem to deal with it, at least as I play them. And again, the Final Fantasy VII example I used there is just to make sure that most of the time outcomes are reasonably certain. Making a miss rare Or doing it, you could do it the other way. I mean, I'm not sure that would be as satisfying to play. But you could make a game where hitting is very rare. And you go in assuming that you'll miss. And, oh, I hit. You know, in any sort of combat-centered game, that seems like a bad framing, but, you know, that's there. That's a possibility. But when you go into things, and this is the feel of where we are here in Temple, it feels like we've got and the enemies have a 50% chance to hit. Now, it might be lower than that, it might be higher than that. You know, the general pattern of play here is that for most of these big fights, most of the time, in a scenario like this, the enemies have a lower chance to hit individually, but there's more of them to compensate. And we saw that in the fight in the other room, that like there's more, more enemies who are, hitting less often against our tank. But the pattern plays out, and it played out in the other room, and it played out, not so much in this one where it's opportunity attacks, but it's perhaps easier to understand in the other room, that like we've got a heavily armoured tank going up against a load of archers, and the archers shoot, but they can't get past. They shoot, they can't get past. They shoot, blah blah, again and again and again and again, and then eventually RNG happens, and like 5 archers in a row roll 17 or higher, and like the tank drops with no indication other than like, well, this is happening a lot, eventually RNG is going to catch up with us, that they were under threat. You know, like one of the other things with tabletop that like we mostly talk about, like, you know, tabletop versus computer games, in terms of the expansive world of tabletop, the improvisational nature, the fact that you can go anywhere and do anything, the freedom of that. But the other like point with it, like, is that like a lot of the fucking systems are really quite basic, because they're relying on the DM and to a lesser extent the players to not even to think their way out of situations, but to stop things from getting out of hand with Deus Ex Machinas. You know, like this is not going to happen in an RPG if you just take tabletop design and implement it. It's Temple of Elemental Evil is arguably the most direct translation of D&D, or the D&D rule set, to video games. And to be honest, I mean, obviously, you can talk about encounter design, but by virtue of being accurate, it's fucking shit. like it just isn't. You know, and as I say, I said this for Baldur's Gate 3. If I've done everything to pass a mandatory skill check that I should, if I give, my character advantage, if I give them, the buffs, guidance, and like extra, the spell booster, whatever, and like basically all they have to do is not roll a 1, and then the very person I'm playing against tells me, no, I've decided that you've rolled a 1. you're going to have to reload. It's just like, it's just a fucking shit mechanic. You know? And like, there's obviously tons and tons of games where, like, you can have this done in a better, like going back to Europa Universalis. No, obviously that's not something we've covered on the channel. Maybe we should cover it. Certainly, it would be a bit of fun for me to play that rather than Temple of Elemental Evil. I can't believe it's all this. We still haven't even got to the frigging temple, which is where like the game is meant to be. Ooh, God, no, not that for. But in EU4, in European Universalis 4, like you have these battles, and the battles are with randomized dice rolls, and like, you know, it means that in 50-50 fights, you know, all the things being equal, like the dice can just decide it. And you have to react to that, and it's why you generally don't want to be in 50-50 fights. But the thing is that over the course of a war, there's a real sense that, because, you know, you lose, what you're losing are smaller battles as part of a bigger picture. But in this, the smaller battles are not a series of dice rolls where averages will generally average out with a few edge cases. It's just completely, you know, the little battles are, do you hit? And then they add up to these bigger battles of like, how did that fight go? Like I think that playing Baldur's Gate, when we talk about, if you want to make RPGs, particularly obviously like strategy RPGs we're talking about, I mean, like, for a lot of people RPGs are not. I sometimes think that when you say RPG to a lot of people, it actually conjures up, it's a bit like sci-fi, in that it conjures up more of a setting than rather than a genre, rather than like a style of game in terms of like mechanically. I think it's, most of the time when people hear RPG, they just have a tendency to just think, you know, medieval, really. Yeah, I think if you're going to make an RPG, it's really important to look at Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. I think they're really, really important things that teach us a lot about the genre. I think that Baldur's Gate 1 and sort of less, you know, well, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are also really important things to look at. I think Final Fantasy VII is an important a game to look at. These are all games that I have put in my S tier and A tier. But I also think that like it's incredibly, possibly even more important, to play those games and then play Temple of Elemental Evil next to them, and then go, why are those games good and this game's shit? But particularly with like the Baldur's Gate games, when you look at them and they look very similar, except Temple is superficially the better looking game, character portraits aside, because the character portraits are problematic, but the rest of it, yeah, why is Temple not just worse, but like so much worse? Like I sometimes think with some of the other sort of more mid-tier games from the Silver Age. You think about things like Icewind Dale or Arcanum is a good example. Icewind Dale and Arcanum are great. They're just not great compared to Baldur's Gate and Planescape Torment. But they're still good, enjoyable games. They've got a lot to offer. I'm not sure Temple of Elemental Evil is great. It's definitely part of that age, but it is like it's a piece of very low hanging fruit compared to some of the others. I think I've been talking about this for nearly as long now as we've spent dying. Let me have a quick recap on this. So, yeah, we've got an age to go before the next level. What could we be doing differently? Or I suppose like we'll do it for the people here who some of you will love. Well, not yet, but if this channel gets more people, eventually somebody will be watching this who's like, oh no, I really liked Temple of Elemental Evil. It may, I don't think my channel will ever get so large that someone will be watching who goes, I really like Temple of Elemental Evil. It's my favourite game from the Silver Age. I think that's, you know, I think even if it's the only one you've played, it's unlikely to be your favourite game from the Silver Age. But yeah. Oh cool, because it's her go. We can't look at the other inventory things anyway. What if we use the power of reload? Like, so primary to hit +5, +8, +8, +5. +7. I mean, how much better do they want us to be? We could get an extra point if we like took weapon focus, or I won't be taking it for the wizard, and I don't really think I want to take it for the cleric. You see, I look at that and I think it's a pretty decent chance to hit at level 3. Where's he? Just out of interest. Why? Offhand. 200 attack while wearing a buckler. Oh, okay. Right, well, there we go. We've got weapon focus, we've got 5 strength, we've got the bonus of 3 from the class, and it's like we've got like a hit rate of like 40%. What do you want from me? Just like... yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't... You don't want to be the guy who goes up to Tim Kaine and just sort of says, it's like, you a Temple? It's like, did you think it was any good? Like, because it's just... it's not. Right, anyway, not going any further on that. Let's go and scroll to the side of the screen. Right, perfect, so I can easily pivot out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. How do you feel about Temple of Elemental Evil? I think I'm going to push forward a little bit more, but I don't know how far. and I know that some of this. You see, the thing is with all this is like we're obviously we've not seen very much of the game because we've only like we've only played like, you know, up to the moat house. But the thing is that like firstly, this is going to be what the game is for most of it. It's not going to be full of wild, interesting things. It's going to be a lot of this. And secondly, it's like, even on our third party iteration, just like the other thing as well, that's like, you know, it's not critical, but like, oh, that's not the button I want. Still getting used to this. It's just our barbarian. Look at the stats of the attributes on it. Abilities, it calls it, but they're attributes. Look at them. Like, if we'd used point buy, or if we'd have taken the best in our first 10 rolls, if we'd have taken our first roll, like, do you know how low that would be? Like, I don't know, I was thinking to myself, like I mean, I'm the sort of person who, like, and I know a lot of people don't, like, a lot of people don't do this. Oh, by the way, is there like a... Well, that's a lot easier, isn't it? Oh, look at that. I'm not going to say it. Maybe I'll remember it next time. If you just play like the first roll on this, like, what's it look like? Like, sorry, I didn't finish my train of thought there. You know, mine is bouncing. A lot of Let's Players don't watch other Let's Plays. It's really, really, really common, and you know, I can see why. If you're doing this for a living, you know, you probably, you know, don't want to be doing more of it in your spare time. And obviously, if you've got, you know, some folk are like collaborating with other folks, so there's lots of reasons why people don't do it, and I think it's all very, very understandable. But I do it. I don't mind having a Let's Play on in the background as I'm doing something. I think, yeah, I enjoy watching other people play video games. It's something I've done it downstairs, you know, with when Substandard Michael used to live here. You know, he would sometimes play some stuff on his PlayStation, and I would just sit and watch him play it. Just find that quite entertaining, especially backseating. Yeah. So as a result, I'm almost tempted to just see, like, am I like go and watch somebody else Let's Play it and be like, am I doing something insanely wrong? Because like that's not trivial, that. You know, and we've rolled up max health points. We've got max strength, we've got max dex. And we're so bad at this that we're just not staying alive. Like, I don't know, as like an example, like, we're trying to hit everything and do things in a very Baldur's Gate-y way, I guess, of like, you know, just sort of with a bit of positioning, but otherwise just win the DPS race. Very, very Knights of the Old Republic kind of way to play things. Is the actual play just like trip attack, coup de grace? And those are the only two things that we should be be using. Because, like I say, it doesn't feel like it should be as hard as this. And again, the other thing to say on D&D is, like, we generally talk about, I mentioned this a few episodes ago, that the opening levels, like doing a level 1 campaign, is really bloody hard. Because you've got so few hit points that, like, one bad roll and you're out. You know, and we're not talking like, you know, is that realistic or not? It doesn't matter whether it's realistic. Is it fun? You know, it's a game. Whether tabletop or, tabletop or computer game, these are role-playing games. They are not role-playing sims. You know. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.